So,
on the subject of books, I did notice that somebody in chat did ask you a question earlier. I'm not quite sure who it was, so sorry, but they wanted to know what your thought of the Hunger Games was.
The Hunger Games?
We hear Menagano.
We hear Menagano, according to our chat viewer guy over there. I've not read The Hunger Games. I've not seen the movie The Hunger Games. Because, what? It's like a novella for like 14-year-old girls, right? It's like Battle Royale.
Everybody who says that, I want to break their heads off because it's so much more than that. It's not Twilight. It's not Harry Potter. It's really good.
Is it better than Battle Royale?
Battle Royale, and I cannot stand people that keep saying it's like Battle Royale.
Well, that's because Battle Royale is a freaking awesome book that doesn't get as much attention as some book that's like made by like...
Battle Royale is awesome. But they are two different things. Both are equally awesome. Both offer new creative things to the arena of death story. And Battle Royale is awesome, yes,
okay,
but so is Hunger Games.
Battle Royale was made years ago. It's a real novel made for actual adults. And like it's you know actually compelling me. Like I want to read Battle Royale. I don't necessarily want to read The Hunger Games because it's like Harry Potter and Battle Royale had a baby and Twilight was there watching.
No, that is closed-minded. He has no idea what he's talking about. You haven't even given it a try.
I'll go see the movie.
It's really awesome.
I'll go see the movie, and then I'll read the book.
And although I do love Battle Royale, Hunger Games does have a little bit more substance, story, and character development.
It's because girls like boys in it.
That's not, no.
I'm just kidding. I love you, Rachel.
You piss me off sometimes.
Blake does
and now
me
we
mad.
don't have any questions.
Nobody wants to. No, please.
That's it. That's all we had.
JK137 asks, if you could high-five any video game character, which would it be and why?
If JK wants to know if we could high-five any video game character.
Who would it be and why? I would high-five Nathan Drake because I would do that high-five trick where I'd high-five him and then do the football trick where then my hand would slide and I'd go pop on the butt.
Wow.
That's what I would do.
I could go that route with any number of female characters in video games, but I'm going to take the high road. I would high-five either the Battletoads or the bad dudes. Like double high-fives. Like I would get in between the bad dudes.
You'd be like pow, 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 pow.
And then we'd be like, yeah, and then we'd take on an army of ninjas to save the president's daughter. The president's daughter gets kidnapped. You know who to call.
Nathan Drake's butt is way better than that.
High-fiving the Battletoads would be rad. Those dudes high-fived all the time in those games.
Real Mammy wants to know if we've played Operation Raccoon City. I have it at home. I've played the first 2 chapters, and I know I promised a review, but I'm really having a hard time getting motivation to play it more because it is kind of painful.
So I guess that's kind of a hint at what the review would be.
It might actually be better if I had someone to play with. I do think this game might be a little more fun co-op because then we can run around and make fun of how terrible it is, but playing it through alone is just kind of lonely and sad.
I haven't played it yet. I want to play it because it seems like the only kind of Resident Evil game that would even hold my interest for even a moment. After Resident Evil 2, like I just haven't been able to get into Resident Evil at all. Can I say Resident Evil anymore in this sentence? Resident Evil?
And they're asking me what would happen if I won. Curtis asked if I won the Maxim contest, then I would be their video game girl. Like I was saying before, I would go to conventions, do interviews for them, appearances, and coverage.
Probably photo shoots.
I would do exactly what I'm doing now, but for Maxim.
More costumes, probably.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
What would happen to me? I'd just be one of those little people who like climb on top of and left in the trash on the way to the top.
No. I would still be living here, so I could still do this show.
Yeah. You're just gonna abandon
We'd be like, bye, Blake.
Later, Blake.
No, I wouldn't do that.
I'd break my heart.
I don't break hearts.
Pieces. Rachel's not a heartbreaker. No. Not Rachel. Never Rachel.
So Zupa had a question.
Yes, Zupa has a question.
He'd like to know what your favorite unknown games are, like sleepers and classics.
Oh, favorite unknown games.
Whiplash. I still think a lot of Eternal Darkness is unknown by most people that are into gaming now. The ones that weren't playing back then?
Jumping Flash. Definitely Jumping Flash. I love Jumping Flash 1 and 2.
Oh, what was that
awesome
game?
Game for the PlayStation. Let's see.
What was... Oh my god, I know some of you guys have to know what this is, but it's the game on the PS2, and it was also on GameCube, where it was kind of like golf, but with frogs.
Kind of like golf, but with frogs.
It was so much
Frog golf.
fun.
Golf frogs.
It was so much fun. That, Cell Damage was another awesome, like, racing game sort of thing. God, what was that?
Joe and Mac for the Super Nintendo. It was like you were two cavemen trying to save all these cave babes in dinosaur times. Do you remember this game at all?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Joe and Mac?
Joe and Mac.
No.
All right. What about, oh, God,
Ransom
what's
Street.
another
What was
one?
that game? Ransom?
River City Ransom?
Yeah.
River City Ransom.
Rivet King! Sin got it. Rivet King. It was such a good game. Oh my god.
OMG.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh God, now I'm all stuck on nostalgia for a minute. Battletoads. Yeah, I'm all Battletoads today. Battletoads.
What else would I say is a underground that I really
Oni
liked?
Chinbara. I liked Oni Chinbara. It's a guilty pleasure game.
Yeah.
Same with the Dynasty Warriors. Dynasty Warriors Gundam series. Total guilty pleasure game. Total crap game. I know it. I love them though. Totally love them. They're like the sugary crap candy of the game world that I can't get enough of. You know it's bad for you, but you just eat it and you don't care.
Dead Pixel Live wants to know if arcades are still around. Would we still go to them?
Southtown Arcade.
I don't know.
In San Francisco.
I don't know if I would. I think arcades were a lot cooler when I was younger because I was completely oblivious to the stink. I was just like, video games, yay! But now, whenever I do walk into an arcade that's still around, it's just like, oh, this is disgusting.
No,
the controllers are greasy.
No,
they have shit on them. Not real shit, but they have like crappy stuff on them, and it just stinks.
In Marin, there is an arcade that is awesome, and the owner is totally freaking
Is that the pinball arcade?
No, you're thinking of the one in Alameda. There's a pinball arcade museum in Alameda as well, which is it's actually very close to our studio. Yes, there are tons of arcades, and they're totally awesome. There's just not enough of them, and they're not well known, and the ones that are around that are good are really, really tiny, and they don't have a lot of games.
I just don't like arcades that when I go to, there's a sign outside that says, please come outside to fart. If that's a real problem and they need to have signs up that say that, I don't want to go in that arcade.
Where are you going to arcades?
That's the pinball museum arcade one not the one you were just talking about, the one in Alameda you said? Uh-huh. Yeah, they have signs everywhere inside that say that, and it's just like, ugh, gross. That's actually a real problem.
There's also
apparently pinball players are gassy people.
I'm not going to get into pinball player stereotypes today. That's not what we're going to do. Let's see. Let's see, what are other questions? Guys, what about fighting games? What about fighting games? Like fighting games that aren't known?
I guess he's asking what are our favorite fighting games. Mine is Street Fighter. Love it.
Tekken Tag Tournament.
Tekken's good, but I'm not a huge Tekken person. Not really into Soul Calibur either, but I also like Mortal Kombat.
Ooh, Mortal Kombat, yes. I love me some Mortal Kombat.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and I think that about wraps it up for the Q&A session of our show. We'd like to thank you all for tuning in this week. I'm Blake Morse.
And I'm Rachel.
And you can follow us during the week on our Twitters at Prof Robot.
And at the Raychul. It's really easy to remember.
And of course, you should check out glasshome.tv because that is our home studio and they make us look awesome. And what else did they? Yeah, follow us on YouTube, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. There should be graphics everywhere exploding, but they're not. So don't worry. Ooh, now we're in space and my brain is exploded into a banner. I'm Glass Home TV Man now.
Thank you guys, and yes, happy National Cleavage Day.
Happy National Cleavage Day.